Thank you for joining me today. My name's Ashley and I work in the wonderful world of personal wealth management. I am here today to help you to decide what you need to do with your stimulus money. If you haven't gotten your payment yet, I suggest you go to the IRS website and check on the status of your payment. If you just type in Google, get my payment IRS, it should bring you to the right website. I'll also link it down in the description below. If you haven't gotten it, I've heard it's as simple as you need to update your direct deposit information, or they just need verification of something. First and foremost, you should use the stimulus check to pay any essential bills that you may have. Essential bills include your mortgage or rent, your utilities, your insurance, things like that. If you need groceries, buy those things, of course, but don't spend in excess. Just because you get this check for $1,200 doesn't mean you need to blow it all right away on the groceries that you may need. Still budget and use the money wisely. If you are in the situation where you are relying on the stimulus check and you desperately need it, I personally would not recommend worrying about other debts such as student loans. Worry about taking care of you and your family right now. The loans can wait the extra month, 2 or 3. Worry about taking care of yourself and your family's needs. Your bills should be covered from your emergency fund and the stimulus check. If you do have funds left over after you've bought groceries, after you've paid your essential bills, put that money back toward your emergency fund, which should consist of 3 to 6 months. I highly recommend the 6-month end of the spectrum. Put that money back toward that. I would assume that if you're using this money to pay essential bills, then your emergency fund may have ticked down a little bit. Reimburse yourself, put that back into that bucket of money. Even if you have the 6 months, just put it in there because you're obviously using it, and now that allocation of money can just be used in the future because you're only going to get the stimulus check once. You're not going to get it again. You can't rely on that. And we don't know how much longer this pandemic is going to last. Now, if you're at a point where the stimulus check is certainly going to be nice, but you're not relying on it for the next few months, then I still would recommend putting that away in your emergency fund, especially if you are furloughed or laid off or your pay's been slashed. Put that in your emergency fund so that you're not worrying if this lasts through the summer. You have that there to use and to draw down on if you need it. Something I would highly recommend, especially if you're someone who is a little more disciplined and works well off of a budget, and if you're not, I still suggest doing this, is if you know you're getting that $1,200 stimulus check, don't let that number just be just a big number in your head. It goes a lot quicker than you think. So I suggest writing down each of the essential bills that you need to pay. If you know that your health insurance is $400 a month, guess what? You only have $800 left. Allocate how much this month you need to spend on groceries. What is the child care bill? What do diapers cost? What are your utilities? Are you using the tips in my last video to help cut down on your utility bills? That $1,200 will go a lot faster than you think. I just highly suggest writing it down. Start deducting these numbers from that $1,200 figure, and it will help you out greatly. Now, some of you may be saying, well, I'm married. Well, I do have children, so I'll be getting more money. I'm using the $1,200 figure as kind of a baseline here, but the rules still apply. If you're writing out your budget, take the total amount you're expected to get or you have gotten from the government and deduct those bills. Again, especially if you're getting more money, don't let that be like this bonus figure in your head. Don't let that get to you. Don't think, oh, I can do this because I'm getting the stimulus check. I don't know how to wrap it up. All right, this is a relatively shorter video. To summarize, I think that you should spend your stimulus check on only the essentials. Only the essentials. your utility bills, food, diapers, and your savings fund. Replenish your savings fund. That is so important so that you're not stressing now or in the future. If you have any questions about things that I've mentioned, or you'd like guidance on developing a budget, or how do you get started with a 6-month emergency fund, please let me know, as I'm always happy to help. Until next time, bye guys.